One of my first big projects was working for a women's online magazine. I had to wear many hats, one of which was as a creative director. I was hired to give this women's online magazine a unique style and voice all its own. Not your typical women's magazine, but fun and humorous, like a men's magazine. I was like, I can do that. I was tired of doing road gigs, and I was excited for the opportunity to do comedy without having to pack a suitcase. They gave me the Bikini shoot, which was like a dream come true for me, and I got to do some of the editorial for that. I was a little nervous at first because I was like, oh, duh, what am I going to do? What's the theme? What's the story? But then I was like, duh, do what you learn to do. Do what you've been doing. Do what you've been working on. Do what works. Do the sex appeal and satire with entertainment pleasure. Duh. It's funny how you can miss what's right in front of you by overthinking it. You know, I've spent my whole life paying dues working in production, working with sketch comedy groups, going on the road doing stand-up, writing, all this and that, learning this formula of sex appeal and satire with entertainment pleasure that I learned from Rhonda Shear and Gilbert Gottfried from USA Up All Night, who inspired me to get off my mom's couch and go live a life of life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness with entertainment pleasure. The Rhonda Shear formula, as I call it. Sex appeal and satire with entertainment pleasure. If you've never seen Rhonda Shear on USA Up All Night, then you've missed sex appeal and satire with entertainment pleasure. Anyway, she inspired me to learn this formula because it was working for her. It was working for USA Up All Night. It was working for Gilbert Gottfried. It works in all kinds of movies and shows and whatnot. Sex appeal and satire with entertainment pleasure. You know, Mel Brooks used it for years, Lily Von Stoop, Terry Garr and Young Frankenstein. It's a thing that works, and B movies, which have very little story structure, rely on sex appeal and satire with entertainment pleasure. It's a thing. It works. It's a formula that's right there in front of us, and we don't always see it, but I saw it from the very beginning. I was like, I want to learn this formula because it works in all kinds of avenues, sitcoms, movie, you name it. Anyway, so I'm like, stop overthinking it. Just do the sex appeal and satire with entertainment pleasure that you've been working on, studying, and learning from the Rhonda Shear days and before then. Lily Von Stoop, and so on and so forth. Anyway, so I get into this project, and it's like, sex appeal and satire with entertainment pleasure. How's that going to work with this model? Oh, I know. You take a hot bikini model, put her in a cute leopard print string bikini, and then say, let's go play. How about hanging out in a tree? Let the wild animal hang loose. You're a leopard print. Play, have fun with it. That's the fun of the sex appeal and satire with entertainment pleasure. I like using it with bikini models because it helps them play and just create and have fun. Don't overthink it, just play and create. I recommend that formula, the Rhonda Shear formula of sex appeal and satire with entertainment pleasure, to anyone who's looking to create something unique with a style and voice that's all its own. It has worked for me successfully for years. I recommend it to anyone who wants to create something unique with a style and voice all its own. The sex appeal and satire formula with entertainment pleasure.